Hi, Flor. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, everything's fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Does this time works for you for every day?
Sorry, I don't hear you.
Okay, that's fine. I was asking if this time works for you every day, so we can have this the class at this time at 12 o'clock every day. Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay. When the paro is,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So let's wait until that. But so we can have today's class, tomorrow, and then Friday, and then let's see how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. So I've just shared the link of the exercise that we were working last week. If you remember, you were working on this part, right? So unfortunately, you couldn't answer most of the answers correctly. So maybe we can listen to the audio one more time. If you want to, you can share the screen, or I can share it. It's up to you.
I will share.
Okay, great, thank you. So maybe we can listen to the audio one more time so we can remember what they are talking about.
Okay.
All right, great. So let's listen to the first. All right. So do you feel ready to fill on the spaces, or would you like to listen one more time?
Yes, I will try.
All right. Okay, great. That's correct. All right. The second one is stress.
I finished, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I was checking the first ones are correct. Then number 3 is incorrect. Number 4 is kind of correct. Number 5, it's also incorrect. Number 6 could be correct. Number 7 is incorrect. Number 8 is incorrect. And the last one is incorrect. Would you like to listen one more time, maybe?
I know why it's difficult for me understand this audio because it's different, because the sentence are different in a different way than in the audio.
It's like it's comprehension, no? Because you have to write it in your own words, basically. That's why. So that's why some of the words have to be very specific, but some of the words can be a little different. No, that's why I was saying numbers 4. It's healthy, no, but they say they talk about right food, the right food. They have to eat the right food, but it's okay. No, it's healthy. It's the same. It's not just some of the answers are not correct. For example, in the number 7 sentence, this says some of the children who do activities outside school are only, and that's a specific. No, it has to be. It's 4. They're only 4 years of age. For instance, there cannot be any other answer that besides that, no, because it's specific. The other answers could be uh, describing other words, no, but for instance, the last one is the opposite. You wrote parents should give them enough time for. No, it wasn't for rest. It was for play or for free play. So it was the opposite. I know it's because it has a lot of information. But maybe we can skip it and we can go to the next exercise. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so the next one, it's basically just to choose between the options. No? So we have 8 questions, and that's okay. So any questions?
No.
Okay, great. Let's continue with the next audio, please. Thank you. All right. So Flor, yes, I was going to mention number 2, 3, and 4 are incorrect. So if those are incorrect answers, which one do you think was correct? In number 2, they were talking about the first impression.
Number 2, C, she
Yes,
stayed, but then agreed.
exactly. Yes, she has hesitated. No, that's like doubt. She doubted a little bit, and then she agreed. Yes, that's correct. Number 3, it was an A. So what do you think it was?
C, find out more about the company.
Excellent. Yes, that's also correct. So it was also C. In number 4, what do you think it was correct?
B, giving personal information.
Yes, yes, excellent. It's actually correct. They were giving personal information. All right, great job. So I think it was a little bit easier this time because also you had the opportunity to listen twice, not each audio. So now I would like to practice one exercise, which is a little bit, it's one level lower than yours. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, great. So we're going to try to do the same type of practice that we were before. However, these audios are in a lower level, like English level for you, not because you're obviously higher, but let's see how you do with this. All right, so we're going to listen this little audio about morning briefing, and it's a 2-minute audio. And after that, please, you're going to tell me what did you understand about the audio, what they were talking about, and then we're gonna try to answer some questions, okay? So you don't have to take any notes, just listen to the audio. All right, so it's basically, no, they're talking. In the morning, it's a little briefing or meeting, and we're going to listen to a extract of that. Do you have any questions, Fleur?
No, it's okay.
Okay, great. So let's start with the audio, and let's start now.
This recording is from the British Council.
Hi, everyone. I know you're all busy, so I'll keep this briefing quick. I have some important information about a change in the management team. As you already know, our head of department, James Watson, is leaving his position at the end of this week. His replacement is starting at the end of the next month. In the meantime, we'll continue with our projects as usual. I have 2 more quick points. Firstly, there will be some improvements made to the staff car park next month for a few weeks. It will be closed during that time. Don't worry, we've found a solution. We can use the local church car park until our own one is ready. If you arrive before 8:30 a.m., please use our small car park on Brown Street. And if you arrive after that, you should go directly to the church car park. It's only a 5-minute walk away, but they need it in the evenings, so you have to leave before 6 p.m. Sorry about that. I know how much you all love working late. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is that the canteen has now introduced a cashless payment system. So you can't use cash for payments anymore. You can pay directly with your smartphone, or you can pay using your company ID card. The total amount put on your company ID card comes off your salary at the end of each month. Okay, that's it. Are there any questions?
This recording is from the British Council. To find more activities to practice your English.
All right. So would you like to listen to the audio one more time, or you are ready to explain a little bit about what was it about?
May I have the link?
Yes, sure.
Because it sounds weird.
Yeah, I understand. It's easier from your own cell phone. All right. So you can share also the screen if you want to. That's totally fine, because after that we're going to answer some questions. We're going to talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
All right. So already share the screen. All right. So whenever you're ready.
britishcouncil.org.
All right. So what do you think? What was the audio?
It was about some comments of the director
Okay.
of the meeting. One is that James leaving the job at the end of the week. And there are two things that they have to discuss.
Yes.
One is that there are a transaction that they can pay with the phone or with the ID card. The other thing is that if they arrive at 8:30 a.m., they have to go to the, I think it was like other place to 5 minutes, and they have to work until 6 p.m.
Great, that's correct. So the audio wasn't very long. No, that's a good thing to understand. Maybe that the accent can be a little bit difficult to understand, but we can take a look to the transcript sometimes, not always, no, when we don't understand something, but it's advised to don't, not just to pay attention to what they are talking about. So maybe like we can try to answer the questions. If you can click on the tasks, task number 1, please. We have a little quiz there, and we have to choose between the options, if they are true or false. So maybe we can start with the first. Could you read that, please? Could you read the first sentence and try to guess if it's false, true or false?
Okay, the briefing will be short this morning.
All right, so what do you think? Is it true or false?
I don't remember. Is false.
All right, let's click on it.
The new head of department is starting this week. It's false.
Great, false. Number 3, please.
The car park will be closed for improvements. Is true.
Great. Number 4.
If you arrive first thing in the morning, you should park on Brown Street. If you arrive first thing in the morning, is false.
All right.
The 5, there will be no parking in the short car park after 6 p.m. True.
All right. And
You can only pay with credit and debit card in the canteen false.
false. All right, let's check. You can click on finish. You have 2 incorrect. No?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. But it's good. You're improving. So this type of exercises always help us to try to be a little, maybe to pay more attention when they are speaking, and we should get to a point, sorry, where you can listen to an audio just one time and then answer or give maybe your opinion or something. No, we're practicing obviously, so we can listen to an audio maybe once, twice, 3 times. It's up to you. So do you have any questions maybe related with this?
No.
All right. So maybe we can jump to the next task, task number 2. Oh, in the same page, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are gonna try to put the sentence in the correct group. We have 2 categories. And then we have giving information and giving instructions. If you scroll down a little bit, we have 2 categories. So you have to drag whatever a statement or sentence do you think helps to give information, you drag it to that. Excellent. And the other one to giving information.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So sorry. I was speaking and I didn't unmute my microphone. Yes, everything is correct. Great job. So it's not very difficult not to recognize this. These are very basic statements, not to give or give information or instructions. So let me share the last exercise for today's class. We're going to practice one little extract from a listening practice. No, and we're going to listen to the audio, and then we're going to answer 7 questions and choose between the options. So you would like to listen the audio from your cell phone, right? It's better for you.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so whenever you're ready, it's not a very long audio. All right, great. So, what do you think? Let's answer the question.
I will try to answer the questions.
Yeah, sure. Number 1 is correct. Number 2, no, number 2 is not correct. Examples of reason. They- Number 3, it's not correct. Number 4 is not correct. What do you think? Number 5, what advantages did they mention with this Omega Club?
B, it had a lot of good players.
B, yes, yes. Let me check. Oh no, so sorry. It was related with the ability. No,
The facilities.
no. the how long it will be open.
It was open all the time.
Yeah. Number 6. What do you think? What's this? Why do you think this club is successful?
Hard to explain.
No, actually no. He mentioned he talks about an accident.
Yes, it was an accident, a happy accident.
Exactly, yes, it was a happy accident. And number 7, it was a 10-year investigation that shown what that hits people.
Max says that a 10-year investigation has shown that lucky people look for good opportunities.
Yes, that's correct. Perfect. Okay, let's review number 4.
2,
Okay.
3, and 4.
Yes. So number 2, you choose B, if I'm not, no, C, right? You choose C in number 2. Well, it was related with getting, like improving, getting higher, but they weren't talking about people or technology. They were talking about the company. Remember?
About the standards,
Yes, yes, that's correct.
the standards are getting higher.
Exactly. And number 3, well, they're talking about the young children, they're talented. But they also mention how do they change while they grow. Do you remember that part? They were talking about the children. They get to change. They change when they grow.
As they get older, their development may be slower.
Exactly. And finally, number 4. Well, it was talking about his brother, no?
Yes. About his competitive brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, no, it really depends of the topic. Sometimes they might speak a little bit fast. Maybe the vocabulary, we're not too familiarized with the vocabulary. So it's okay if sometimes we listen to the audio maybe once, 2 times, no more than that. I wouldn't recommend to listen more than that. But like I mentioned, we're practicing, no? So we're going to try to practice more and more. And at some point, I'm also going to ask you some questions, maybe personal questions. So, or related with your opinion, with your experience. So you can also talk about yourself and not other content. Okay, Flor? So do you have any questions?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay, great. So I will advise you maybe to try to listen to maybe podcasts, maybe in Spotify. There are many podcasts that you can listen in English about any topic. Also, I will recommend you to maybe work on TED at the ED. It's also great way to practice listening. They have videos. However, it's the same. No, we're listening to something, but we're also taking a look to some video. So you can sign in with your Gmail account. I'm going to share the link through the chat. And then I think I'm already there. Yes. And then you can look for videos. So you can my account is for teachers, but when you create your account, you can look videos about anything. And the good thing about this, it's that you can look up anything, any topic. Oh, what is my? I think I'm misspelling. But let's see, I don't know, food. And you will get many videos about it. And all of the videos are usually around 5 minutes long. And they're great. They're great videos, as you can see, about anything. And the vocabulary is quite academic. So I will advise you, Flor, every now and then to try to log in here and maybe watch a video and try to understand what they're talking about. You can also turn on the templates if you want to, and then you have a little review here. As you can see, they give you some questions to answer, to review if you understood or no. Also, sometimes you have some reading comprehension extracts to kind of like make you think a little bit more about the video and also to discuss a little links. No? So it's a great way to practice listening this page. If you could join this, will be great. And also, well, finally, on YouTube, you can also find TED Talks, which are also extracts. Well, they're lectures, no? Lectures are presentations from teachers or people that knows a lot about any topic. These are usually longer. These ones are usually more than 10 minutes, also sometimes even 20 minutes, but they're very interesting. And obviously, well, you can listen and then try to learn new things. No, this one is very, you probably have seen it at some point. It's a very good one. So yeah, I will advise you, Flor, to try to also practice listening with things that it's like appealing for you, not something that is interesting for you. So so we can also learn new words, vocabulary, and because it's different to listen maybe sometimes to guys or to girls or women or kids, or maybe presentations that are made like this, for example. It's always different, even the accents sometimes. So we have to learn to recognize that, not in any type of voice, for example. Okay, so I'm going to run today's pause, Flor. So thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow at noon then, right? At the same time.
Yes, at the same time.
Okay, great. Let me know if anything changes and I will also
Okay.
let know. All right, thank you very much, Flor. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.